Before viewing video lessons, it is important to read the textbook using the learning guide as your turn-by-turn directions. Then use the learning guide to take organized notes in your own words with examples and pictures.
So agoraphobia is the last of the disorders in this category. I'm sorry, those of you at home, it sounds like they're going to come through the ceiling on top of us. So agoraphobia and panic disorder tend to be related to one another. You don't have to have panic disorder to have agoraphobia, but many people who have panic disorder develop agoraphobia. So what is agoraphobia? It's a type of phobia. So Cassie told us about phobias. They're about specific situations or objects. And they're typically diagnosed when it's one object, one situation. For agoraphobia, you have to have at least two situations that you're afraid of. And the focus of these situations are, if I needed to get out of here right now, like I could not tolerate being in this room in this moment right now, could I leave? Or would that be difficult or embarrassing? So if I felt anxious and ran out of the room in the middle of teaching your class, that would be a little bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? So this situation could be a potential trigger for someone with agoraphobia. The other characteristic of this situation is if I needed help, I wouldn't be able to get it. Now, the type of situations vary from person to person. So some people are afraid to be outside their home, and that's the one that most people think of when they think of agoraphobia. For some people, they're afraid of open places. Other people, it's the opposite. It's enclosed places. Being in crowds. And traveling in vehicles or crossing bridges. If something happened on the bridge, that would be really bad. Those sorts of situations. And so what happens is people have at least two of these situations, and they avoid them. So they end up living this very constricted, narrow existence. I had a patient that had severe panic disorder with agoraphobia. She rarely left her home. When she did leave her home, she had only a few places that she was comfortable going to. So she was comfortable going to Walmart, but not the Walmart in her town. She had to go one town over to Walmart. That was the only Walmart she was comfortable in. She was comfortable coming to my office, but even not every day. So some days she would call and say, nope, I'm not going to come in today. It's not a good day for me. So they have this very sort of narrowed and restricted type of life.